Hi,
And we are
we are
fangirls.exe.
fangirls.exe.
Hi, I'm Christina Ray, aka the Oracle. I'm the one who goes into a reaction video and someone somehow ends up talking about symbolism, storytelling, and why this comeback feels like a Venus return in disguise. I process things deeply, like unnecessarily deeply, and I see idols through an astrology and strategist lens.
Hi, I'm Koa, also known as the Glitch Prince. I'm pretty much the unhinged one, and I do not hold anything back. I will give my honest feedback, regardless how anyone feels. That's just my personality. So I hope you enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm the archivist. I'm Kavai, meaning the archivist is someone who is kind of more in the details. I have been following a lot of groups for a while and I see the little things that not everybody will catch. I'm a little loud and you best believe that anytime Jisung is on that screen, I will be losing my mind. So come and enjoy all of our fandom freaks.
Okay, so this is my first KickFlip. I've seen their like TikToks videos and stuff like that, but I have not listened to them, watched them, so this is my first time experiencing kickflip. It's
You
really
never listen to Mama Said? Mama
Mama
Said.
said, oh,
Yes.
Mama said was my first experience with kickflip, and when I tell you that was immediately added to my playlist, I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will be taking that and running with it. I only know 2 songs from Kickflip. Other than that, I don't know anything about them.
They really ate with this band when they formed them, and I think they're talented. I'm still like one of my favorite JYP bands, still is Next G because I watched them since the Survival show. And they're Japanese based, but something about Kickflip is like I like their vocals and their choreography is good, but of course, Next Z is all B-boys. It's mostly B-boys and that, and they can dance. But something about Kickflip, they're more of that old school K-pop vibe that you get. Like the early, I wouldn't say like old school, but they bring back like the 2015, 2016 when BT like right
It's
around when
giving,
BTS started.
it's giving late NCT Dream.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Okay, well, I guess
All
now
right.
that we know more,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be crazy, but I am excited now that I know a little bit more.
Yes, I'm gonna have to so like depending. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like, okay, I feel it. I don't feel it. But
Yeah.
here we
And
go.
I feel like there are some kickflip songs that have popped up on my playlist that I'm not a big like supporter or like big fan of where I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
adding this to my playlist besides Mama Said
Right.
and whatever the other one is. I can't remember. But we'll see how Band-Aid is, especially since it's
Yeah.
new.
Okay, K-drama.
그 애가 말했다. 첫사랑은 아픈 거라고. 모든 게 다 서툴렀지 처음이었기에 But what do I know? You left me alone without say goodbye 상처 따윈 곧 나을 거라 믿었어 Yeah, Band-Aid 하나면 되니까 사실은 말야 마음
Wait, we have a deep voice too? Who's that, Koa?
I have no idea. Like I couldn't tell you. I don't know them like that, but I know like
We're pulling it.
Ki-hoon is like the
Pull up
only
the
one I know.
version.
Okay,
The
so
lyrics version.
what I'm getting is like first heartbreak, but it's very nostalgic. I can get that vibe.
Well,
Old school
I
rock.
like the intro of it, like when he came in with the K-drama scene in there. But then I also like when the guitar came in, the electric
Mhm.
guitar, because it reminded me of like an anime, like a high school anime. I think that's what I was talking
Mhm.
about last time. The music video itself and the music in
Mhm.
Band-Aid reminded me of like IQ, the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did
yeah.
say
the
that.
anime. I don't know who does the deep voice.
Because it was a nice touch. I'm like, I was not expecting that.
Oh, Minji,
Okay,
considered the
okay.
member with the deepest voice. He's also listed as a rapper and dancer in the group.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Because I was definitely looking at Minji and I was like, I feel like I would like him.
All right, here we go. Yeah, this guitar slap. I like it.
모든 게 다 show me up, but what do I know? You left me alone without say goodbye. 상처 따윈 곧 나을 거라 믿었어. Yeah, band-aid 하나면 되니까. 사실은 말야 마음이 아직도 아팠어. 시간이 지날수록 떠나기만 하는 걸. 아무렇지 않게 널 잊는 게 안 돼. Where are you now? 날 돌리고 싶어 난. Anything that you wanted, everything that you wanted. 여전히 깊은 constant process. 너의 추억들이 흉터로 남아 아직 hurting me. 아픈 거라고.
I love the computer little file because that's like our
Yeah.
our stuff. Okay, I really like it, and the vocals are really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the vocals
the
are good.
vocals are going hard.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew their vocals are really good. I just didn't know much about like their, we're not gonna know 100% about the bands, so bear with us.
Yes, as we
Uh,
learn.
especially with fifth gen, we're just learning about, I mean, of course everybody's learning about fifth gen right now because we're in fifth gen, but like there's just so many K-pop groups that are coming out. So it's, I'm really keeping up with music. I just haven't delved deep into any of the new fifth gen bands except for like Close Your Eyes and like Baby Monster.
Mhm.
But yeah.
I'm gonna be here for Zykers. I love them.
All right, I'm just gonna run it back a little
I
bit.
do like this is kind of giving like early One Us and like Six when they first
Okay.
came out, where it was like they had like the high pitch vocals,
Yeah.
and then they had that one deep member that like got everybody hooked, And I feel like that's
What
what
group
this
reminds us of that?
I wonder.
Is it their older?
wonder.
Is it their older bro Hungs?
But I do like that they still give them, especially since they're still young, that school vibe.
That schoolboy, yeah.
Yeah, that schoolboy vibe where they still can pull it off, even though they're like exiting out of that that age. But it's like they're technically still, a lot of them might be still in school, and you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
plays with
And
it.
I mean, even when
I mean,
you're like
usually-
19, you're still
Yeah, you're
carry
still a
that
kid.
like mentality and that
I mean,
that
but
way you carry
isn't-
yourself.
Isn't Korea usually you're in school until like high school until like 19, almost 20?
Yeah, because you do I know they do like, which is crazy because they're all about, studying, of course, but they do the night school thing. So does Japan. And, you wonder why they're so smart because they're constantly in school.
Yeah.
Like I can never do that, but kudos to them.
I fucking love
18
them.
was out, we said.
Practice them. I'll clap for them.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Right.
Yes.
남아 아직 hurting me. 아픈 거라고. So just don't make me bleed too much. You cut so deep. 아무렇지 않은 love is my pain. 멍든 내 맘속에 네가 없는 매일 나 bad day. 'Cause I'm in it, yeah. 상처난 채로 떠나지 않게.
This pool reminds me of Lovely Runner.
Don't talk about that. I literally just watched a recap of it and I nearly was like, I'm done. I'm gonna end it right now. Like, I can't do it.
But that chorus went hard.
Yeah.
I really
I love
agree.
the
that chorus.
suddenness too. I feel like it was kind of sudden also, where it's like it has this build up, but it still feels like it kind of kicks you into high gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to listen to that chorus again.
Their dance is insanely good. Like
Yeah,
their
they're really
choreograph
sharp.
is really nice, and I like that their choreograph kind of plays in with what they're talking about too.
Yes,
Yeah.
like the Band-Aid, and
Yeah,
then
the
talking about
Band-Aid,
like
the hurt,
the hurt.
they're
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm hurt, and then they're like, I need you, and it's like their heart's like pulling towards that person. And you're like, oh, why are they so good? And like, what?
all right, here we go.
So just don't make me bleed too much. You cut so deep. 아무렇지 않은 love 너만이 상처를 나게 해 Hurt me back You are just all I need 너와의 추억들이 깃들어 남아 아직 Hurting me, hurting me I'm trying to cover the sky 아픈 거라고 So just don't make me bleed too much You cut so deep 아무렇지 않은 love is my pain 먼저 내 맘속에 내가 필요한 건 your band-aid I just play too much Oh yeah 돌아와줘 나 Hey yeah So don't Cause I need a 상처는 채로 떠나지 않게 Cause I need a 네가 나의 유일한
Oh my God, that was so good.
I guess
Honestly,
it's
like
the same.
obviously I'm a little older now, but I'm thinking like this was like literally the sound that I was listening to as a teenager. This would have probably been in my like on in my playlist.
It
Like
kind of reminds me of like Boys Like Girls, All Time Low,
mhm.
but
Like
like
that
a
double
pop
pedal
version.
pop. Yeah. It was like a mix between Boys Like Girls and then almost like Yellow Card too.
Yeah,
Second
Yellow
there.
Card. Maybe like a
Uh,
little bit of, I was gonna say 303, but no.
but I did like what was the deep voice again? Minji?
Minji, yeah, Minji.
So I like how
He's
they used him like throughout sections where he was like doing the talking, right? Like First Love and um
at
I
one point he sounded like Felix for a second. I had to like
yes.
do a double take. I was like, "Ooh,
And I
I was
did
thinking
enjoy whoever
Robbie
was
from
rapping.
Monas.
not Minji coming for Felix's job."
I lose my job.
No, but
No,
that
but
was really good.
yes.
I do that the ending was in coming from like a stay point of view, especially since this is a JYP company, or a JYP group. Um, I thought it was so nostalgic at like till the very end where it's like after the pool scene, it brought in like there's scenes where they're underneath the bridge. It was giving the like dispatch photo shoot where all the Stray Kids members are with their skateboards, and then it's like giving like the yellow card era where they're all like in that separate section where they're doing like side effects.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm,
You know what this
mm-hmm,
reminded me also? Easy with that
Oh,
schoolboy look.
uh-huh.
And then like because Easy you have them like kind of just messing around, like in that desert looking place. And it's like that, but on a different scene, right? Like under a bridge or by the pool, they're just messing around being boys, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely it was reminding me of the Easy video
Yeah. I
perspective.
do like it that they still brought like a nostalgic feeling to it, even though it's like a new generation of
Mm-hmm.
everybody. It's like coming in, being as a fifth generation group. It's still bringing like the older generation can still listen to it because it's like, oh, this is what I used to listen to, or
Mm-hmm.
this feels very nostalgic, or like even just like the vibes. Like they kept everything very uppity to the
Mm-hmm.
point of
Mm-hmm.
like
yeah.
you just kind
Even
of
though it
like
was talking
root
about your
for
first heartbreak.
yeah, it's like I'm definitely not in my first heartbreak, but I
But
can
it's
remember
relatable.
that.
Everybody goes through it. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely it can attach, right, to somebody's first love experience or first heartbreak experience.
Which I feel
And
like is a good intro for fifth generations to
Hmm.
get
yeah,
introduced because they're
100%.
bringing in this younger crowd of like people who are still in high school or people who are like very young in all kind of ages where um they're like, oh, I'm just going through life. And it's like, oh, this band's talking about like first heartbreak or first love. And you're like, oh, I know what that feels like because I have my first love. Oh, I don't
And
want to have a first heartbreak though.
But yeah,
Respect.
no, I enjoyed this song. Made me reminisce a little bit about being in high school and dealing with love drama. And but yeah, no, I actually enjoyed the rock elements of this song. It had like a little bit of like double pedal, the guitar intro. I hope that they have more rapping parts like that. Maybe as we kind of dive deeper more into their music videos, we'll get to experience that. But I did enjoy the rap elements and the rock elements together. I was an emo kid, so I do enjoy that.
I
What do you
feel like
think?
this is definitely different from my first exposure with them, especially since my first exposure was Mama Said. It definitely separated, like, not in a way of like it's completely different, but it's definitely a different turn from what my first exposure of
Mm.
them was, you know?
Mhm.
Because I still haven't seen the Mama Said music video. To be honest, it just
It's
comes on
cute.
my
It's cute.
playlist and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to this. Like I love this song, like Mama Said, and it's like watching like the video and like seeing all of it together is definitely a new exposure, especially for like Kickflip as a group. It definitely kind of gave a little bit of YG, especially since one of the members is an ex-YG like trainee. It was given a little bit of YG at the end where it's like it went through and then everybody at the end was like da, 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 and they were all like dancing together, like all excited together, and they were all dancing kind of like because I remember reading something on the list where it was saying like how some of them also one of the members took inspiration from like icon Bobby, and so
Mm,
like that's kind of like his background, or and it's a lot of like YG inspired, even though it's a JYP group. It was definitely a little bit of a YG inspiration in the format of the song, because you know how like YG has like the format where it's like everybody, they have this part, and then at the end everybody just goes crazy and you're like, okay, yeah. And everybody looked like they were having really fun at the end, so I like that it was definitely giving that like schoolboy where they're just kind
mm.
of being
Being boys.
them, even though like it's a song about heartbreak and it's a song about like needing to heal from heartbreak, but it's like they're so young that it still gave like they're still gonna have fun because it's so
Yeah.
early in their life.
Hmm.
So I did like the song. Would I add it to my personal playlist? Maybe. I feel like it's very hard
Depends on
for
the
me to.
playlist.
Yeah, it depends on the playlist. Like my playlists are very specific, and I don't think anything I have right now is a gonna have this song on it. But if it came on, would I skip it? If I'm in the mood, no. Like I wouldn't skip it. Like it's pretty decent. I do like it, but I don't know if I would add it to a playlist.
So it's already on my playlist.
So was
So
like,
Because
I
huh.
love it. Like I thought it was really good. I actually like it better than Mama said. Like
really?
yes, like because like I still like I'm a anime fan, so I love the anime elements in it, and that's what caught my ear when I first heard it. I didn't watch the video, but this is my first time watching the video, I swear. But I did listen to the song, and it was, you guys said it brought back the nostalgia, but it also brought that anime element that I like to see in like a lot of the K-pop songs, especially like you have, Stray Kids that did Hollow, like that's like and Social Path. That's like I love those songs. Those are like
Yeah.
one of my favorite songs from Stray Kids. So it's nice to see them use that elements of that whole anime Japanese, influence because now all these companies are starting to do more
Um,
JYP trainee, Japan trainees.
mhm.
They're getting more culturally diverse slowly but surely. So it's nice to see that. But yeah.
Well, I think that concludes today's episode for Kickflip's Band-Aid.
So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and of course, subscribe.
Bye.